visitor. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
I mean, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the
That's
time
crazy.
he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. He hands it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Finds his man. It's Clemens. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Ducks offense is on the move now.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They're trying to run it with the option. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense Get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They give it to the big fullback here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Fourth down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Michigan 7.
And the Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. See if they can convert the point after. PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score 40-17. Michigan 14.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Clements. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the run here, lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the option play here. He shreds the tackle. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. He's swarmed by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a third down play. Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Will he score here? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Oregon.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build on a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, and that'll be a 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit as he gets the pass away. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him, he's sacked.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Handoff to the right side. Pitch into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work.
Oregon 31, Michigan 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This time a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And midfield. Now the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
38, Michigan 28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching those runners who have a great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Point after, knocked right through. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Intercepted by Michigan. And they'll take over first and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Michigan, to take the lead in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Good game, boy.
Entertaining game. Came right down to the
Good
end.
game.
They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Fuck.